MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network.
Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Parker Bridwell, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense.
So in now for Chicago, Ken Strickland. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
The 1-1. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. So digging in now, Starlin Castro looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Bouncer to the left side. It up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now for the Angels, Marcus Semien set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages, only down by a couple of runs, but it's really a leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's one down now. Striding in once again, Ken Strickland. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And the changeup is way low that time. Line toward the alley in left center. Dickerson arranged to his.
He would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Ready for another chance? Dwayne Mendoza. He flew out in his last at-bat. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. On the ground out to short. Strickland moving to his right. And there are 2 away now. Ken Strickland will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. From the stretch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third base line. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter, Adam.
Up weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Third baseman, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Ground is short. This could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Scott Hines is going to be asked to get things going here at the...
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network.
Chicago Cubs.
Stepping up to the plate, Ken Strickland. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ken Strickland.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. The next Cub up, Ian Happ, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A pause and the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game.
Chris Bryant.
Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. As the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes.
Digging in to try it again, Ken Strickland. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Ian Happ is on deck. The 3-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Schebler is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Ken Strickland. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Strickland.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Caratini stands at second with 2 gone. Popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Rodney Rodriguez. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Strickland. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Salgado was born in Maryland. He was selected in the first round back in the 2022 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
Leading off for Cincinnati, second baseman.
Short. He's got it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Drew Smiley gets the W on the mound. Sal Romano worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network.
Arizona Diamondbacks.
Standing in, Ken Strickland. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for the Cubs.
First offering on its way.
Ken Strickland.
Swing and a liner. Foul. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Strickland is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell his pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy could.
Up next for Arizona, Jack Reinheimer. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Reinheimer.
Cue shot here out towards short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Strickland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
One and one. Oh, it looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. The 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Third inning, no score to this point. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Souza is under it, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ken Strickland. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs strand one. Halfway home, still no score. Brian Guerrero will look for some two-out magic. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Arizona used a nice fifth inning.